Another amazing story, testimonial, is, and this is one of your worst case scenarios, was a person that came from Texas one way he was referred by his veterinarian. We work on animals, they do good too. But he was a drug addict, an alcoholic, and a drug dealer. You call him a black hat cowboy. I never met one until this person came along. You wouldn't think twice about spitting in your face. But you can maybe understand with his history of being in over a dozen car accidents, suffering so much mentally as well as emotionally and physically. He first came in with a cane and he had plates in his ankle and he had multiple fractures. He was really a disaster. And this one visit changed something in him. So he drove back to Texas. So he drove one way to get work done, and he got back in his car and drove back to Texas. And then about several months later, he referred a friend of his from Casa Grande who had a brain tumor. And since he referred his friend, and he decided, the person from Texas decided to do extensive work with me that turned into actually 4 years worth of work. I mean, you might think like, wow, I just one adjustment or 2 visits ought to solve all my problems. Well, this one visit turned into 1 week to 1 month, but every visit was turning into another miracle, another blessing, as his body was becoming restored and was becoming more limber. Eventually, he didn't need his cane anymore. Eventually, he didn't need he walked more normally. He cleaned up his whole look. He looked totally different. And if you were to look at his old days, I mean, if you would know that he was a felon, basically. He totally changed. And of all the amazing miracles that happened in him, the one time when he came in to see me, he says, you know, Dr. Greg, for the first time in my life, I actually care and love other people. That was like a tearjerker for everyone, because if you knew this person, he didn't care about anything, let alone his own self. After that visit, he would stay in the reception area, he would hug people and encourage people to hang in there. He'd say, I did this, you can do it too. He no longer was a drug addict. He was no longer an alcoholic, let alone a drug dealer. He would go to AA meetings, and he would be the possibility for people in the audience about what they can do, what they can become in their life. So I share this story with everyone because that was your worst case scenario. If this person could hang in there long enough and do the right thing and be literally reborn in his life, to be and then he wanted to actually give back to society. So he actually headed up our detox program for a while. How do you like that? A drug addict, drug dealer, helping run a detox center? That's the ultimate. That's what we all can do. When we're well adjusted, we want to give back and make a difference in the world. So I share with you this story, which is a very heart-moving story for me, to see somebody transform their challenges and difficulties and do something positive with their life. Another true life, real experience story.